Hey guys, Adam Lobo here from Adam Lobo TV, and in this video, I will be unboxing and giving you my first impressions of the OPPO A74 5G, so let's check it out. Starting from the unboxing, the box comes in white with OPPO A74 on top and the visuals of the phone in the middle. Then at the back, you'll find some of the specs and the color variant that you guys choose. Slide open the box cover, and opening another cover inside reveals another smaller box which contains the SIM ejector pin, the user guide, and a clear phone case. Nice job OPPO, because who gives that nowadays? Then you'll find the phone itself. Underneath you'll find the earphones, nice one again, a USB-A to USB-C cable, and an 18-watt fast charging brick. Next, looking at the phone's design and build, it is really refreshing to hold a light phone, as flagship phones these days are getting really heavier by the day. So this phone did feel pretty nice to hold during my initial impressions of the phone. Now I have to say that I love the finish at the back, where it had a glossy plastic back, and the gradient finish made the phone surely did not look like it was trying too hard to stand out, where instead it looked more classy and had a stylish finish. And at the sides, you'll find a matte grey finish to really complement the overall look of the phone. And speaking of the color options, there are two colors for you guys to choose from. The one which I have is called the Fluid Black and is also available in Space Silver. Now speaking of the back again, I also really appreciated the rather medium-sized camera bump, which made the phone had no issues when typing it on the surface. And the display in front is a flat display with a hole punch camera towards the far left. And not sure because I've been using a lot of flagships recently, but I did find that the camera hole punch to be bigger than usual, but that could be just me. But let me know what you guys think. Then looking at the phone spots and buttons, looking down below, other than the usual USB-C port, there's a mono firing speaker down there, so no stereo speakers on this. And you'll find the very welcoming headphones jack towards the bottom left. On the right, you'll find the concave style side fingerprint sensor and the power button, and the volume rockers are on the left together with the SIM ejector and the micro SD card expansion slot. Next, looking at the phone screen, it has a 6.5-inch IPS LCD display, which OPPO calls it the Hyper Color Screen, with a resolution of 1080 by 2400 pixels FHD Plus display, with a refresh rate of 90 Hz, which is kinda cool for a smartphone within this price range. And during my initial impressions when it comes to the phone screen, it did look great with decent viewing angles, and video consumptions on the phone did look nice indeed, especially since it has Netflix HD and Amazon Prime Video HD certification, which was extra sweet. Then as for the camera specs, the main lens is a quite huge 48 megapixel f1.7 26mm wide lens, where this lens apparently supports a 108 megapixel synthetic imaging to kind of reconstruct the pixel to reach that higher value. It was pretty interesting. Then there's an 8 megapixel f2.2 ultra wide angle lens, a 2 megapixel f2.4 macro lens, and a 2 megapixel f2.4 depth sensor. Then as for the front camera, it has a 16 megapixel f2.0 26mm wide lens. Then as for video recording on the phone, both the rear and the front records up to 1080p up to 30 frames per second. And taking a couple shots of the phone for the rear and the front camera looked pretty good too, especially for the portrait selfie, where the video quality was great, although it records at only 1080p, but the image stabilization was decent at best, maybe not so stable for some. But considering the price of the phone, which I'll let you guys know later, I could live with that. Now as for the insides of the phone comes with a Snapdragon 480 5G 8nm chipset with the Adreno 619 GPU, and the variant that I have is the 6GB of RAM with 128GB of storage. And since the phone is 5G compatible, it does make the phone to be future-proof. And what's cool is the phone supports both standalone and non-standalone network, so it will switch accordingly to the range of the phone, where I did talk about this one in one of my videos, which I'll link it down below for the benefits of having the standalone and non-standalone support for any other smartphones. Now in terms of software, it is backed with Android 11. It comes shipped with ColorOS 11.1 skin, where like the other OPPO smartphones, it ran great with no issues at all, even during my first impressions of this phone too. Then finally, when it comes to the phone's battery, here is where I was surprised, because remember I mentioned about how light the phone was, because the phone actually has a huge 5000 milliamps of battery. So kudos to OPPO for giving a huge battery without adding a crazy weight to the phone. Then the phone has fast charging up to 18 watts, not the fastest, but then again, considering the price, I did not mind that at all. And since the phone apparently can also charge up to 60% within 60 minutes, let's see how the battery life is when I use the phone longer daily to see how much screen on time that I would get on the phone. Now, as for the phone's price here in Malaysia, the OPPO A74 is going for an amazing price of 1099 ringgit, and I'll leave links at the description below if you guys are planning to get yourself one, as it is already available on Shopee since the 5th of May. So guys, with this, do let me know what you would like to know specifically about the OPPO A74 5G down at the comment section below, because either I'll reply to your comments directly down there, or I might do a full video review based on your requests or your questions. Aside from that, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to give this video a nice big thumbs up. My name is Lobo, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.